Three, two, one. Welcome in, welcome aboard. Much love. Trav here, bringing you some Magic the Gathering. We're gonna play cards. We're gonna play online. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome day. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chill, and I hope I can make your day a little bit better wherever you're coming, wherever you're going. Starting off with this hand that has no creatures and only has colorless mana, I think I'm gonna ship it back, and I like this one a lot more because it has our Splinter Twin combo. We've got our Kiki Jiki. I think I'm going to ship the Sprite because we need a few more lands, and yeah, I'm going to ship Sprite. Deck feels like it maybe could use a raw card draw spell like Thirst for Knowledge, and nothing unusual about what I'm wearing or anything like that. Totally normal. Yeah, Spell Starter Sprite actually pretty good in this matchup. However, Um, we have got a good chance of winning because we've got a Bolt to buy a turn, Pestermite to buy another turn, and yeah, Sprite would have been good. We still need lands though, so I like the lands. Steel Overseer, Arcbound Ravager is interesting. So we could Lightning Bolt it. I'm not certain what that would do. It would force the opponent to either move the counters or put the counters on something else. I feel like we should Lightning Bolt it right now. I'm not 100%. I'm gonna do what feels right. There's not always enough time to like figure out 100% for sure what exactly should happen, but this is like a not worst case is not gonna be horrible. Yeah, I mean we just got rid of it and opponent grew their thing by one, so we're not in any danger of dying anytime soon currently. And ooh, Spellskite's interesting. Let's throw down a Spellskite. Hmm. Actually, I kind of like Pestermite because it can gobble up Signal Pest, and maybe it should have been Spellskite because these decks will play Galvanic Blast sometimes. There's a Cranial Plating, but it looks like we'll be okay. From Galvanic Blast, we can get Spellskite down, and Thoughtcast is kind of good. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna let this attack happen, and we're going to Pestermite. We can block the Signal Pest, which should give us some extra time. Yeah, I hope you're doing awesome. I want to shout out our new patrons of the week. Corey D, Aaron T, Al Pearson, Sylvain S, Steve G. Sorry if I missed you. Alright, so we're gonna have a win next turn. Spellskite down. I'm gonna keep the Pestermite. We're not gonna block with the Pestermite, and I don't want the opponent to know that we're about to combo, so I'm gonna send in. Perhaps that's wrong, but I don't think we can lose Pestermite and win this match. Memnite. We can live through two Galvanic Blasts. No, through one Galvanic Blast. Thoughtcast is a pretty gassy card. Yeah, okay. Um, and what are we going to talk about today? Because you know I like to ramble. First of all, this deck is not the most popular thing. Like, I like it. It's semi-popular. It's a good deck. But as far as I can tell, you know, people are not. I don't know. I like to play it a lot. Tell me what you think. I'm ready to move on back to like Bio Wizards or White Weenie or try to get some standard going back. If you have uh, s- I had to return the Black White Planeswalker stuff, but like we're so close to rotation, it doesn't necessarily make 100% sense. I'm thinking about playing some Delirium stuff. So we could die to like a double strike card. A Fling. Fling's not even enough to kill us. Actually, Fling will kill us. We're about to die to fling. No, we can fling redirect to Spellskite. So yeah, what do you want to see me play? I'm thinking about, if I play standard, I kind of want to play with Delirium because Kiki Jiki got him. I want to play with Delirium because it's going to be around post standard or post rotation, and I want to know like the best way to play it or the best way to build it. We want sideboarding, we want the Clasms, and someone asked, yo Trav, why don't you play Rough Tumble instead of Pyroclasm? Well, I want to be able to kill Ornithopters and Vault Scourges. And then Mistbind Click can be pretty good. It's possible we want Sower instead. What do we not want? Vendilion Click is meh, Remand is meh, Sword is meh, Spellskite's good. So that gives us room for 4 more cards, which could be Scions. Scion is okay. If we're not comboing, it can be quite good. I'm going to put in some Sowers and a Scion. I don't really like Archmage that much. I don't like Vendilion Click because it trades with their, can like trade with Ornithopter. Topic of the day. I always like to share a topic. Keys to dealing with social anxiety. Who has social anxiety? I have social anxiety sometimes, not all the time. Definitely was stronger when I was in like high school, when I was younger, when I had fewer social reps, but it flares up from time to time. Yesterday, I felt so uncomfortable being around people, but I went around people anyways, and I went to an open mic, and I talked about it, and that was a questionable choice. But it gave me a day to think about it a little bit more, and like, what the fuck is social anxiety, how to deal with it. And if you want some ideas, the first thing I would say is, best stress reaction is just to take a deep exhale all the way and then take a big inhale all the way, and that's a pretty good bet. So the opponent's got no aggro, which is good for us. We have Pestermite, Kiki, but the opponent has the combo to stop us, which is pretty annoying. Or not the combo, just the card to stop us in Spellskite. So I'm not sure how exactly we're going to deal with that. Hopefully we draw Clasm and can combo Clasm with Bolt, Ornithopter, or we just don't have to do much because the opponent Thoughtcast is a good one. Yeah, take a deep breath in and out. Counter the physiological reaction of stress, which is elevated heart rate and increased shallow breath. So you can take control, slow your heart rate with deep breaths. And that's a good start. Come on, Clasm. Bolt's not bad. Not at all. Not bad at all. Actually, we have a kill on the next turn. Unless the opponent has Galvanic Blast, I'll probably will go for the kill. Hopefully the opponent taps out. Number 2, mere exposure. Just being in more social situations makes anxiety go away. That's the realness. If a horse is skittish and scared of cars, you tie it up by the side of the road, and it will, Jesus, it will chill out. See what the opponent decides to do. Please attack me. Fuck. I don't know if we can win. We can bolt, double bolt the Spellskite. But then the opponent will be able to tap to kill our Pestermite. I guess we have to wait to draw Clasm, and then we can win if we draw Clasm, I think. Or draw a second Scion of Una, we could maybe win. Clasm, 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 Clasm. Or if the opponent fucks up horribly. Yeah, so how could we Kiki Jiki? We could Pestermite and untap a land and have a fifth mana, but the opponent can tap to do damage. Yeah, mere exposure, just get in more reps, right? Just go to things anyways. I don't think isolating is the answer. And then the last thing would probably be, so if we had two Scions, we could sneak them out. Yeah, then the last thing would be, one other thing would be this, considering the scope. You know, if you've interacted with in your lifetime 10,000 or 100,000 people, then it's no, then, and you haven't died, then why are you stressed out, right? If you have had 100, if you had a million interactions, there's no reason to be stressed. So we need to draw Pyroclasm. We draw Pyroclasm, we can Clasm, Bolt, Bolt, and win this game, and it'd be insanity. Keep it on 3. Clasm, not Clasm. Ship the turn. Yeah, and then the last thing I would say, back to physiological. Stress can be a reaction to physical stressors. The body, is the body's under stress from poor diet or nutrition or poor posture, and then it can just be manifested as what feels like social anxiety, but you're just physically under stress. So that would be my advice. I'm not really a master, so if you are and you want to add to the conversation, do it. I just like to share what I'm working on at any given time. And past couple days, this is what I've been working on. It can be super crippling. It was crippling for times in high school, actually. I mean, that's pretty normal, I think, is to just be an awkward kid. But you know, if you're past that, if you're over it, that's what I would recommend. 3, okay. That thing has 10 infect, so we could throw out a Pestermite to tap it, but then they could redirect to Spellskite. We could throw out bolts, but so we're just dead. I will be dead. Um, I don't have dedicated graveyard or artifact removal. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But we draw Pyroclasm and we can win that no problem. Do we want more Scion of Unis? Well, it's too late. Probably actually over Mistbind clicks, like 4 Scions. It could be hard to win with Kiki Jiki based on what the opponent's shown us, but multiple Scions could be a good bet. Alright, let's try to win. Um, this hand is fine. Like, we could mulligan. It has 5 lands, which is not very good. It doesn't have the combo. It doesn't have early interaction. I think I'm gonna mulligan it. And I like this hand a little bit more. There's a lightning bolt, but we need a red land. Lightning bolt would be very good, but I'm gonna bottom it because hey, we just need a red land. Period. And lightning bolt is good, but if the opponent has Spellskite, it's not that good. It's a Vault Scourge. We've drawn Pyroclasm, which is great. Go ahead and Serum Visions. And we've drawn a red land too. I'm going to bottom the second Pestermite, and then we could potentially keep the fourth land. I think I'm going to bottom the fourth land as well, because it is not a red land, so it doesn't turn on Kiki, and we don't have any 4-drops currently. Springleaf Drum, and Cranial Plating. Unfortunately, so far, this isn't a draw that Clasm destroys. And I want to get more value than just one spell, so I think I'm going to play a Spellskite on this turn, and then take a beating on this turn, and hope the opponent adds more to the board. And that we can get at least 2 cards. Although, it seems, okay. It seems though we're going to take a pounding from this plating, Vault Scourge combo. Oh shit. 3-drop. Etched Champion. That'll kill us pretty quick. That'll kill us super quick. So we're gonna have to draw a fourth. We're gonna have to draw a red land and a Hey, we've got Mutavault for Etched Champion actually. So um, that's good for us. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down the Chasm. Or we could wait even one more turn. Let's be like insanely greedy. I'm gonna try just being super greedy. We're not anywhere near winning, so or like actually killing the opponent. So if we can get more gas from them, get more cards, I would be happy. So go ahead and wait. Could be wrong, could be right. I just feel like I want to try to get more cards. I want to try to get more time. Equip. Okay. It's possible the opponent has not considered the Mutavault trade here. Did I animate the right one? I might have animated the wrong one. But we've got Spellskite to redirect. Ancient Grudge on Spellskite. We can't do a whole lot about that. We can't do much of anything, actually. Didn't tap the lands right, but doesn't seem like it matters too much. Okay, the good news is in a game where everything's traded down, we're okay. Alright, we've got 2 Chasms, let's fire one off. Although, we're going to take a beating from the Nexus. Plating combo, we've got ways to stop it with Spell Stutter and Pestermite or with Scion. Opponent shows only 1 card left. We have drawn a land, interesting. Would have liked this extra Chasm last game, don't need it this game. But, opponent with just the 1 card. And we might be able to turn the tides pretty quick. Interesting. So we could go for a Scion, or we could go for Pestermite. I kind of like going for Scion. Reason being, if we draw another land, we can go Pestermite, Spellstutter Sprite. Saving the Scion would be a little bit trickier. But I want to get value from Spellstutter Sprite. Yeah, Galvanic Blast. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It feels like unlikely we could have protected that. And here is a Steam Vents. I am going to pay the life. I realize that seems kind of risky. But I would like to Pestermite Sprite, if possible. Play something. 2-drop, please. If it's Aether Grid, we're fucked. We're fucked. That's unfortunate. We're a fairy short of countering that, so I don't really think we can win anymore. And they've got a an Ancient Grudge in their bin to stop us from doing stuff. If we had 2 Scions, we could win. If we had 2 more mana, we could win. It's been a good match. I think Affinity is a fine match. It's been 3 close games, a close match. Win or lose, I'm happy to have showed up today and fought and tried my hardest. And the sun is out, the sun is shining. Gonna get lunch with a good friend. Gonna go work in the ground. and then potentially uh, I got some cool stuff going on today, so it will be very good. There's another Clasm 3, and unfortunately the second and third are pretty loose. The first one was good this game, again. If our draws didn't line up, I think that this draw would have crushed last game. Or would it have? Could we have gotten through the Aether grid? It would have been very difficult, but somewhat possible. I think that I'm close to the point of conceding. I don't think there's anything we can draw, really. Uh, Spellskite, again, they've got a removal spell for that, and they've got so many things. No way to remove it. Serum Visions. No way to win. We've got Kiki Jiki Pestermite, but I just don't see it happening. If it was a tournament, I would let the opponent kill me, but um, basically we play Pestermite, it gets killed. We play Kiki Jiki, it gets killed. I'm gonna save us all some time and say GG's opponent. That was a good match. Thank you all. Thank you patrons. Let me know what deck you want to see me play next, whether that's standard, whether that's modern. Much love to everybody. Join the free group. Take the email. Join the email list. Join the free workshop. Hope you're having an amazing, amazing time. And I will speak with you soon. Much love. Take action.